Hey guys, welcome back to another mukbang. And yes, I'm sitting in my chair today. I have to get all the leverage I can for this. I just did a video doing a ribeye and it looks amazing. I also added one small avocado to this, which I am going to dip in some homemade ranch. If you guys want to see me grilling this, I actually just did a video on this. So first, let's start with a piece of avocado dipped in some ranch. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Come out of there. Yes. Mmm. So good. Yummy. So, if you watch this, but don't watch my video before, I have been doing beef and butter for, well, today is day 5. And when I started it, well, I actually started it because I heard Dr. Boz talk about, with another YouTuber or podcast, I don't know what she is actually, talking about doing that will help balance hormones. So, which is the reason I think that I was going up in weight, but not doing anything different. My macros were right where they needed to be for somebody my age, somebody my non-exercising self, height, everything you need to figure out for macros. And for the most part, I was sticking to it. Sometimes I would come in under, so I was actually always in a deficit. Not always, but I'd say about 80% of the time I was in a deficit. There's some fat on this one. But my weight was going up, and I was starting to get a little concerned. Are you going to take it? What the hell? So, I actually ended up going on YouTube trying to find something to help with the hormones. And I came across Dr. Boz, which I've been following, and I must have missed this video somewhere along the line, talking to this lady about doing the beef and butter. And I'd heard bits and pieces of the beef and butter fast for a while. I just thought, ugh, I couldn't do that. And I thought to myself, after I had printed off the paper that had all the different seasonings that she used in her ground beef, that, okay, chances of me doing all the ground beef is fairly slim. There's no way. Let me tell you, I've done the egg fast before, and I got like 2 days and I couldn't stand it because it's too many, it's too much, too many eggs. And no matter how you dress it up, it's still an egg, you know? So, my thinking was, it says beef and butter. And a lot of people that do it do ground beef. And I thought, you know, just because it says beef and butter doesn't mean that it has to be ground beef. This is beef, right? So if you guys have been watching me for the last couple of days, or when did I do the video? Wednesday. You would see that I actually mixed it up. I did ground beef the first day. Second day I did steakums. Hold on, I gotta break up the ice. Third day I did the pot roast or chuck roast that I had done in the crock pot. Yesterday I did more ground beef. And today I'm doing this right now. So this is day 5. But I'm adding some other things into the beef and the butter and just see how I react to it. And as of this morning, I am at 180 even. 180.0. So in 4 days, because today hasn't even counted yet, in 4 days I lost 6.6 pounds of pure inflammation, pure water weight, maybe some fat, I doubt it, but I could tell something was wrong because I was steady gaining and nothing was changing as far as eating. Now, I did have that pizza, that fathead pizza. When did I have that? Friday, when I did the mukbang. So, and almond flour has, in the past, affected me. So that may have had something to do with it. I'm not sure. So maybe I got to stay away from almond flour. We'll see. So, hold on. I got to show you guys this piece. Look at the crisp on that. I absolutely love grilled ribeye. I got these at Walmart. Did you want some? Are you going to eat it this time? So, I had a couple of comments on that video. Oh, big old crow in my tree out there. Big. I had to look. I was like, wow, that's enormous. What is that? Anyway. Squirrel or crow. In her write-up, she puts 3 teaspoons of butter. And a lot of people were doing 3 tablespoons of butter. Which is a lot. That's a lot. Which would make you feel a little nauseous. I can understand. So, I think I succeeded on this because I'm not tired of this at all. Because she is really waiting. I think because I didn't stick with just a hamburger. I think because I mixed it up. Beef is beef, and it comes in all kinds of forms. So I think mixing it up helped keep me on it. This is pretty friggin' amazing right here. And there's nothing like grilling a steak. Alright, see you later. You getting down? Or are you getting frustrated with me because I'm not giving you anything? This steak is good. Take it. So, I'm adding some more fats. I'm also adding a little bit of fiber with the avocado. More fats with the sour cream. So I'm going to see what happens tomorrow. I'm hoping that I have jump-started the weight loss again. But for the next couple days, probably over the weekend, I'll see how well, incorporating other things back into. I'm not going to go all hog wild and jump right into something else. I'll still continue to do the beef and butter, but incorporate other things with it as well. Because I cooked off a bunch of hamburger. I also still have some of my pot roast left that I can eat. This was a 10-ounce steak. So, I don't know what I'm going to end up eating later. If anything. I don't know. I know the steak is freaking amazing. You get that outdoor barbecue grilling flavor in it. Oh, thank you for kissing. Thank you. And that's the absolute best flavor ever. This was a 1/4 cup of sour cream with the ranch seasoning. When I'm done with this, I will measure out what is left in there and then just add whatever to my macros. I gotta show you. Oh, I wish it hadn't cooked all the way, but not much I can do about that now. It's still freaking amazing. I love it. So do you, huh? So do you. And it's so tender. So that was 1 tablespoon of butter with a little bit of garlic and some cilantro. It's in my other video. I did melt it down because the steak had gotten a little cool because I let it set. I wanted it to retain its juiciness. It didn't retain a lot because it's well done, but it is still good. And I drizzled it over the top. And it is so freaking amazing. Oh my. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this. I'm starting to feel the fullness. You too, huh? You are not going to eat avocado. And I didn't take a picture of this. Oi, I was just ready to dig in. So I know some people had commented that they were going to try to do the beef and butter again. Do it this way, guys. There's so many different cuts of beef. And I think by keeping it mixed up like that, I think it makes it much easier to stick to. I know this is freaking good. Calories are going to be high on this. Going to be high. A 10-ounce ribeye? I don't know what it was before cooking. I didn't weigh it. It really doesn't make any difference to weigh it before you cook it because it's going to be different after. So best to weigh after you cook because that's what you're actually eating. I might finish it. Look at that. Butter and cilantro just dripping on that. The dog has completely quit eating dog food, which is actually okay by me. She eats the ground beef. She'll sometimes eat some meatballs, the pre-made meatballs that I buy. And she does like the steak and meat. Now, I can almost guarantee that food for her is way better than some of this processed dog food. And buying a couple pounds of hamburger meat and feeding it to her is way cheaper than buying some of the dog food. So, win-win. Right? Right? Alright, I am definitely going to eat this last piece of avocado. Some pieces of gristle. So, I'm going to give her I have to get some of the garlic off of it. Garlic is not good for dogs. Ooh, 16 minutes in. It's so good. And I'm getting a little stuffed. It is now 1 o'clock. And this is the first meal I've had all day. I want more. I know y'all gonna scream at me if I leave that one piece. I'm gonna have to force it down. Ooh. Maybe a while before I eat again. Hold on. So my hubby got me watching a series a couple days ago. The OA on Netflix. Holy cow. I got so wrapped up in that thing. It's called The OA. Comment below if you guys have watched this. It sucked me in. Let's do this. Last bite with sour cream. Super good. Super filling. So if you guys decide to do the beef and butter, mix it up. Beef comes in a lot of forms. Beef spare ribs, steak, chuck roast, hamburger. The steak and meat ingredients, the only thing in steak and meat is beef. Hamburgers, I mean like an actual hamburger, make it that way, put some butter on it. Beef comes in a lot of forms, so if you're going to do this, mix it up. 1 tablespoon, not 3. 1. She needs to change that from 3 teaspoons to 1 tablespoon. Because people are mixing it up, thinking it's 3 tablespoons. It's not. It's 3 teaspoons, which is 1 tablespoon. So only use 1 tablespoon, guys, and you'll have success. That's it, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. I love you so much, and I will come in on Monday and let you guys know how things are going, if the weight loss is still moving along. And I'll see you then. Love you. Bye.